Hello everyone, welcome to Fashion with Fabrics. In this video I am going to show you how to make a kurti with the princess cut. So this is the fabric I am using. Here at first I am going to fold this fabric into 4 layers. So first I will be folding like this lengthwise. And then later I will fold it like this so that I get 4 layers. Here totally I have taken the cloth to be 90 inches long and 42 inches in length. So that is the measurement of this fabric here. To fold it, measure the ghera you want to have for your kurti. That is the width of the bottom part. So here I am going to keep the width of the ghera to be 25 inches and then I will add 3 more inches to it, so that becomes 28 inches. Then divide it by 2, that is 14 inches. So I will measure 14 inches like this here. And at this 14-inch mark I will fold it. Next you find out the length of the kurti you want, and that length I am going to measure from one end here. Whatever length you want, mark it here, and at that point fold it again like this. So here I have folded the fabric into 4 layers. This width I have taken to be 14 inches and the length of the kurti I am taking is 39.5 inches. I am adding 1.5 inches for the stitching purpose, so it becomes 41 inches. So that length I have taken here. Next I will measure the chest, waist and hip points and then join them. At first I am going to measure the shoulder and mark it here. Here the shoulder is 13.5 inches. I will add 1 inch to it and then divide it by 2. So that will become 14.5 inches divided by 2, that is 7.25 inches. So from this point measure 7.25. For the armhole point I will measure 7 inches from here. And it's 7.25 from here. Join these 2 points. Also I will draw a horizontal line here. Now from the shoulder, measure the length till the waist. Here it is 13 inches. I will add half an inch to it, so it is 13.5 inches. So this is the waist point. Similarly, measure the length from the shoulder to the hip. Here I am taking it to be 20 inches. Again add half an inch, so 20.5 inches. (13.5) and 20.5. I will draw straight lines here. Here at the bottom I will draw one line just to make it even. I will measure 1 inch here. And draw another line. Next I am going to mark here for the princess cut. We need points here, here and here for that. So in this vertical line for the armhole, I will measure 5.5 inches and mark. This is the chest line here. In that I will measure 4 inches from the middle and mark. This is in the chest line. So we have got these 2 points. One more point we need, that is here at the ghera. Here the width I have taken to be 14 inches. I will mark at the middle point, that is 7 inches. So like this we have got 3 different points, and now I will join them. From the chest point to the point here on the ghera, I will join by a straight line. And from here I will give a slight curve shape like this. Slight curve like this. From time to time make sure that the clothes are not folded underneath. For cutting, mark extra half an inch along this way here and then cut it. Here at the armhole, mark 1 inch diagonal line and draw the armhole, a slight curve like this. Now I'm going to cut it. So like this we have got the princess cut here. Next I'm going to cut the side part from this one. For that I will keep this part over the other one, slightly overlapping here. This is for the stitching purpose. After keeping it like this, I will mark the outline. And here the armhole line, the vertical line, whatever I have drawn before, I will extend it to this fabric. And draw the armhole like this. Now here we will mark the chest point, waist point, and then join them. Measure the chest and then add around 6 inches to it for the loosing, and then divide it by 4. Here it's 34 inches, so I am adding 6 inches to it. So it's 40 inches divided by 4, that is 10 inches. So from here I will mark 10 inches. So this is 10 inches here. Similarly, measure the waist and add 4 inches to it, then divide it by 4. Here it is 30 inches, so I will add 4 inches and then divide it by 4. That is 34 divided by 4, that is 8.5 inches. So in this waistline I will mark 8.5 inches. Similarly, measure the hip and add 4 inches to it, then divide it by 4. Here it is 40 inches by 4, that is 10 inches. From here I will measure 10 inches. Now I am going to join all these points. So first chest point and waist point. With a slight curve I will join them. From there to the hip point, like this. And then from there to the bottom, I will join it like this. I will leave extra 1 inch here and then cut it. And here at the bottom I will give slight curve, slight shape like this here. Now I am going to cut it. From this mark that I have marked earlier, I will leave half an inch and then cut it. Here at the hip, make a notch. Next I will mark the neck here. This is the central portion of the kurti. From this side I will mark 3.5 inches. Next measure the depth of the neck whatever you want. Here I am going to take 7 inches in a cross manner like this and mark it here. Draw two straight lines. Here you can mark whatever the design you want. I am marking it like a leaf. Like this. This is the front neck. I will cut it now. Only the upper 2 layers I am going to cut. For the back side, I'll just give 1 inch and draw a round shape like this. Then I will cut it. Next I will show you how to cut the sleeves. Now I will show you how to mark the sleeves. Here I have taken this fabric like this. I have folded here and then again I will fold it. So totally there are 4 layers here. This is going to be the bottom of the sleeve. So from this side I am going to measure. Make sure this side is straight. From there I will mark half an inch. And draw a straight line there. From this line, I will measure the length of the sleeve. Here I am taking 8.5 inches and mark here. I will take extra half inch for stitching purpose. And from this line again 3 inches I'll take below. From this point I will draw a straight line. And from here I'll measure 7 inches. Now I will join this point with this point with a slight curve. Here at the bottom of the sleeve, measure the width and mark it. Here is 4.75. You can measure it in a round manner and then divide it by 2. So here I am getting 4.75 inches. So with this point I will join this point. This is for stitching purpose, so I will add another 1.5 inches extra. Now I will cut it. Cut a notch here. Also here. Now for the front sleeve, here I will draw the curve little bit inside like this. Take only the upper 2 layers and cut it. So this is the front side. So like this, cutting of the sleeves is done. So the cutting of princess cut kurti is over. We have got this central part, this side part, and the sleeves. In my next video I will show you how to stitch it. Thank you very much for watching this video.